Hello, TJ Tubers. Brazilian striker Lucas Ribeiro has escalated his standoff with Mamelodi Sundowns, taking the club to the FIFA Football Tribunal in a bid to terminate his contract with the Tshwane Giants. The reigning PSL Footballer of the Season, who also finished last term as the players' top scorer and Players' Player of the Season, has not featured for Sundowns since the start of the 2025-26 campaign, despite his stellar performances in guiding the club to a second successive Betway Premiership title. I believe I have just cause to terminate my contract with Mamelodi Sundowns FC, which I will explain before the FIFA Football Tribunal, Ribeiro said in a statement released on Thursday. The 26-year-old striker referenced the recent Riierro ruling by the Court of Justice of the European Union, arguing that the decision gives him grounds to pursue a free transfer without hindrance. There is no doubt the dispute between me and my former club will not prevent me from continuing my career with peace of mind. Following its own regulations, FIFA will ensure that the international transfer certificate is immediately delivered upon request by my future employer, Ribeiro said. The Brazilian forward revealed that he has already attracted interest from clubs in Europe and beyond and is weighing up his next move. His agent, Jean-Louis Dupont, was more scathing in his remarks, accusing Sundowns of blocking a lucrative move to Qatar SC. Qatar SC sent Mamelodi Sundowns a particularly generous transfer offer for Ribeiro, who wanted to join the Qatari club, Dupont explained. However, Sundowns attempted to drive up the price again and again in an unreasonable manner with no regard for the player's personal interests. That made the deal impossible. Ribeiro therefore has no other choice but to defend his legitimate interests before the FIFA Tribunal, the Court of Arbitration for Sport, and possibly incompetent state courts. Sundowns, however, have responded firmly to Ribeiro's stance. In a strongly worded statement released on Thursday evening, the club made it clear that the player will not be allowed to dictate his exit and will only leave if the right price is paid. Sundowns has made significant investments in its youth academies and in developing training boys and girls football players. To represent the club, the South African and other national teams in competitions on the African continent and globally. The Sundowns statement reads in part, Mamelodi Sundowns has also made substantial investments over the years in recruiting, training, and acquiring the services of some of the best South African, and South American football players. It has always been the policy and commitment of Mamelodi Sundowns to engage and negotiate with football clubs in Africa and worldwide that are interested in recruiting and acquiring the services of the club's players. The objective of Sundowns in these discussions and negotiations has always been to advance the interests of the player and the club and to be fair and just, and to contribute to the fulfillment of the interests of all parties. Sundowns confirmed to have received interest in their players, but are keen to ensure that those who leave follow the laid-down regulations. Mamelodi Sundowns has received inquiries, particularly after the FIFA Club World Cup 2025, from a few prominent football clubs that have expressed an interest in acquiring the services of certain Sundowns players. The statement further reads, Mamelodi Sundowns is committed to continue with these discussions and negotiations as part of its policy and deep commitment to advance the interests of the players and the club, as well as the fulfillment of the objectives and interests of all parties. The players, technical team, management, board and the chairman of Mamelodi Sundowns, Kopi Motsepe, are all motivated and inspired to compete and succeed in all competitions in South Africa and on the African continent. Besides Ribeiro, Peter Shalulile, Thapelo Maseko and Khuliso Motau are the other prominent Sundowns players who have been linked with an exit. So here's the big question. Do you think Sundowns are being unfair to Lucas Ribeiro by blocking his move? Or are they right to stand firm and protect their interests? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this story is going to get even more explosive as FIFA gets involved. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please make sure to subscribe and give this video a like. Thank you.